Also, no singing on stream. Thank you.
Don't worry, I stopped. I stopped.
No,
As soon as you
sing.
said the stream started, I stopped. Calm down.
Yeah, so last time you dropped there wasn't much of a recap for last time. You dropped the merchant off. You went and did some shopping with Samuel Daniel. I've got to tell that tale as well. So the bard from Sunday's group also shopped with Samuel Daniel, and now she screams Samuel Daniel when she shoots with his arrows. Every time she shoots with his arrows.
Arrow is sponsored by Samuel Daniel.
From Samuel Daniel.
Most people have, someone's name written on, their arrows or bullets. Samuel Daniels has his name written on his arrows, so you know who made them.
Mm-hmm.
You know the man who killed you.
Eventually, like, a man hunts down Samuel Daniels, like, you made the arrow that killed my second cousin, Frank.
And his fourth cousin Bill.
I would like to buy 50 of them to kill my first cousin.
Alright, yeah, so you stopped with Samuel Daniel, got some armor, I believe? Both of you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both Merly and Thixanstrad got some armor.
Did you get splint or scale?
Splint.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm a paladin, not a cleric.
I guess technically you already have scale mail armor.
Yes.
Not disturbing way, yeah.
Then the old chap who I've forgotten, I named him. Where's my list of names?
Let's call him Old Man Dale.
Did I get round to giving him a name?
I
I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure you did.
You gave him a name, I'm just going.
Was it Damien?
No, it was something more drab than that.
Dan?
No.
I know it was a D.
Deborah.
It may have been Daryl.
Might have been Daryl. That sounds right.
I'm looking through my list of names. I really need to start labeling who they are. I just seem to type the name. And then when I look through my names, I'm like, who the fuck is that? It's somebody in my game, but who is it? So I should really put in brackets who the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go with Daryl, and if that's not his name, it is now. Because, fuck it. He's had a name change. You're the only person that's met him, so it's fine. And I'm now going to put him as... Wait, I forgot his name. I've only just fucking said it.
Daryl.
There we go.
Daryl.
Old sailor man. There we go. Oh no. Shit.
I think Slayer is a goldfish.
I broke life.
Then how does he type?
With great difficulty.
Also, fish have a longer memory than people claim they have, by the way.
Yeah. Yes, even goldfish. I mean, I saw the myth bulges.
It's like, it's like 3 months, isn't it? Something like that.
Well, some behaviors can be trained for life.
Yeah.
I taught my goldfish how to bring in the paper.
You can only do it once.
But damn did he do it well.
Complete the mission. You've done well today.
Made your ancestors proud and I go join them.
You made your ancestors proud, and by ancestors, I mean the last 5 fish I had.
So yeah, you made a deal with Daryl that some of you heard afterwards. Him mumbling about how he expected you to barter with him a little bit more. Sorry?
I think Endor just dropped.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna finish the recap anyway. Thrown off my course of train of thought there now.
He was confused that we didn't barter with him.
That's right. Sorry, thank you. Yeah, and after that, if it was after that you then hung around in town to pick up your armor, and then you went down to the docks where you were hostilely greeted by other sailors, and
Very
hostilely
hostile.
directed to this boat, and was referred to multiple times, the lot of you, by you lot.
My
Go on.
just I had a call. Sorry.
Okay. Be mindful when you're speaking over me, because it really throws me off.
Sorry, I had a.
It's okay. Just, I lose my trail of thought, and then I sit there for another 2 minutes going, where the fuck was I? So if you can, just,
Anything else?
unless it's like emergency that you're like, I haven't got time to type anything, I've got to go, try and type it if you can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Yep.
Just because my brain, we already know my brain doesn't function properly, so it doesn't need more distractions.
Yep. What you were saying?
Yeah, I was just wrapping up the recap, so all you missed there was me explaining about the old man, and you going down to the boats, getting a hostile reception from 90% of the sailors down there, and were being referred to as you lot, or those people.
What do you mean, those people?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, most of us are non-humans.
I
Maybe
believe...
all of us, but we're not sure. So what do you mean, those people?
Yeah, we are definitely that kind of people.
Yeah, that's fair. We are those people and that kind of people.
Mm-hmm, both in one.
Maybe even them folk, but
Them there peoples.
Those
Mhm.
dudes.
Am I right in saying that's what my notes say, but I might be remembering that wrong, that Thexan bought a fish and ate it?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he did. Raw.
Right, that's what I thought. That sounds like a Kothar thing to do, so I was thinking I was getting the groups mixed up, but nah.
Okay, if I wouldn't buy it.
No, that's true. No, he'd just go and fish for it, but, you know.
Just be like, I'm going to go get lunch. Just drop in the ocean and come out with a fish in its mouth.
I'm a dip, get some lunch, and be right back. But don't splash.
Jackson just eats an entire fish, and Alco's just staring at him like, what you doing? What is that?
And why are you eating it raw?
It's
Is that a
been
type of
like
meat?
months since I've had fresh seafood, guys. Hold up.
Once you arrived at the boat, you saw Darrell struggling with the sails, trying to pretend that he wasn't struggling with the sails. And Thexan went over and kind of just pulled the sails up with a great amount of ease, realizing that this old man cannot man this ship in any shape or form.
mm-hmm.
And that's where we left off. We were setting sail in this fancy-ass boat that's way too big for, first of all, one man, and way too big that the old man can't deal with it anyway, even if it wasn't so big, so...
Mm-hmm.
He just A poses in the dock until someone with vague amounts of armor shows up.
Well, he actually came hunting through town for you. He actually walked up to you in town, so it looks like he actually goes through town hunting for people, which is, now thinking about it, kind of creepy.
I mean, it is aggressive marketing. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Though
I think
this kind of
Daniel's, marketing is also aggressive marketing.
this isn't the kind of coerce you into my boat at sword point hunting.
Mm.
Also, not that I really need to, but in defense of the eating of raw fish, there are plenty of human cultures, mine included, that do eat raw fish. We are dealing with a hypercarnivorous reptile.
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with eating raw fish. I mean, sushi is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
So I'm not saying there's anything wrong.
Sushi.
It's just that Elkar, I don't think, has ever seen a fish.
Akar has never been
True.
near the
Yeah,
ocean.
F in the chat.
But yeah, with that
Oh.
being said, I shall open the floor to you all and boat away.
Please don't open the floor.
Huh?
We don't know how many of us can swim. Please don't open the floor.
Well, you've got a deck
Alkar
below
definitely
this, so...
cannot.
Opening this floor should be fine.
It's the
I
one
mean,
below
she's not
that.
standing above a floor. She's standing on the bow.
Yeah, so please don't
Ah.
remove any.
Technically, the bow split.
For now, Mary, I'm going to say no checks just yet, but that may change.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Thixanastras will walk up to Daryl and say, I don't intend to tell you your job, but should someone be manning the helm?
He kind of looks behind him and goes, "Oh, yes, the helm, of course. Yeah." Can you let me? No, no. Oh God, he's standing on top of it.
Try Alt.
Oh, that's the key. That's the key. It was. Oh, it was pressing Shift and Control and all of the ones
No, it's
except
pressing
Alt. Oh no, it's still not
But
doing
I
it.
don't think.
There we go. Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl just looks down and goes, "Oh, also, I guess I should tell you this in case you run into trouble. The cannons don't really work. They're just like intimidation, you know?"
What?
I was wondering why you did have this many cannon without a crew to man them. Though, I suppose wouldn't it have been cheaper to just put in painted logs?
Yes, but I mean, one day I could potentially get them fixed up.
I suppose.
Ah.
What is actually wrong with them?
Well, the person that sold me to them, sold me to them? Oh God, I've been sold to the cannons!
Yeah, that's canon now. That's canon.
A person that sold me these cannons said that they were old cannons that were working, but I tried to fire one of them and it flew backwards.
They do tend to do that when you don't restrain them.
I'm sure this one was attached to here, but well, I mean, if you want to try them, just don't damage the ship.
I'll give them a look over. I have a knack for military history. Can I roll a history check to see if I can understand what's wrong with these cannons?
Yes, yes, you can.
Okay, let's try to get my sheet actually working. There we go. Ooh.
These seem like they're the types of cannons that have been, what's the word I'm looking for? Display purposes cannons. If that makes sense. Not to be fired cannons.
Ceremony.
That's actually really good.
Ceremonial cannons
ceremony cannons do be fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Like the ones you would find on a historical monument. It's a real cannon up to the point of not being able to fire.
Sorry,
What's that?
I forgot to turn the notification sound on my phone off.
Wow, someone leveled up.
He leveled up his history check.
I won't hope so.
It's +5 now, yeah.
Down.
Yeah, there was one in the town I used to live in. It was a cannon, but it was sealed off at one end and couldn't be fired. But it was a historical cannon that used to be usable.
Oh yeah, you used to sit on it.
Yes. So it's like that. it's been tampered with to stop it firing, essentially. But you can also see that they're historical cannons. There's like historical dates on them, so these are cannons you would find either in a museum or in the monumental place of where a war happened or something, as a memorial kind of thing, or a decorative cannon, essentially.
Right.
That was a very long description for me to just get to the point of decorative cannon. I've just realised it took me like 5 minutes to get to. I should have just said it's a decorative cannon that doesn't fire.
Yeah.
Well, you can try and fire them, but they won't get you very far. It nearly got him killed last time he tried.
From what he can tell, they can't be fired.
That's true.
Yeah, Vexanostas will stand over them, humming and hawing a little longer than is necessary.
Mm-hmm. What is everybody else doing while Vexanostas is doing that?
Alcaz is kind of sitting against something looking very unwell.
Aelin's gonna go check on our dear little friend who isn't looking so well.
Claire's just gonna stand over where Mary is somewhere to make sure she doesn't fall in on her.
Alright, let me do a thing.
Oh, you want to lie, Zed?
I'm staying here in case you end up falling in.
I'm fine.
Well, if you're not, then I can get you out of the water if you're falling.
What do you think I am? I can balance on this.
Okay, well, I'm staying there anyway.
Yeah, fine. Well, at least join in, come on. I got tune going.
No, I'm not climbing on.
We'll do it from there then.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
there we go.
Alright, so me and Eliza are doing a sea shanty, I'm doing the lute, she's singing.
Alcar is desperately trying not to throw up because he's pretty much immediately seasick.
Mm-hmm.
And he's wishing she had a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, yes.
Don't.
Oh, what?
A hurdy-gurdy.
Oh.
It's in like Sea of Thieves as well. It's that thing where you twist.
I'm looking at
it's
an
got
image
plank
of it,
on
and I'm looking at an image of it. And it's like a lute, but
It has a handle.
also a music box,
Mm-hmm.
but also extremely overweight.
Sounds really good.
Oops. I'm smashing everything up here. I'm trying to
Try
find...
not to smash up your computer. You've had troubles with it already.
This is true. This is true. I can't find my... Damn it. Where do things go when I save them? They go into the abyss void, and then I find 32 gigabytes of them later.
Mm-hmm. when it's already like 12 sessions past when you actually needed them.
Yep. Then I find them like, oh, here it is. Downloaded 82 times, taken up 40 gigabytes. Oh, I found them all.
Uh-huh.
All of them.
All
How many? All of them.
402 usually. Yeah, well, anyway, because since I can't... here we go. Is this them?
Since I can't, here we go.
Is this them?
Oh boy.
No, that's not
And that's
them. but
usually how it works when you're looking for something.
But-
The moment you give up, you find it 5 seconds later.
True.
Mm-hmm.
This will do, actually. This will do for now. Unless you decide to do something I'm not expecting, and then I'm going to have to panic.
So this will do for the next 5 minutes.
Yes. Basically what I'm saying.
I give it 3.
As you're traveling along, a ship a fair distance away from you, running alongside you, at a faster pace than you, so it's starting to overtake you. But as you take a closer look, you can see it's manned by some very strange creatures, which I have posted in Sunday only for you.
In Sunday only?
That's the wrong place to put it, because this is not Sunday. This is Monday. I'm getting my days mixed up. Let me get rid of that.
Yeah.
Before Sunday, I like... What the fuck?
Before Sunday, I like what they just did.
How could this happen again?
There we go.
It's Slayer. What are you talking? Oh.
Ooh.
No.
There.
Oh, the dope.
Honestly, yes. I'm taking a moment to admire the scenery.
I love how the one with the spear is just screaming.
Mm-hmm.
They all look
Somebody
like they're
stubbed his
screaming.
toe.
Nah,
Just
with
like the
bow
one-
doesn't.
No, but the one with the flail and the bloody claws do.
He's roaring. The spear dude is just screaming.
You found that mountain high enough.
But yeah, they are sailing past you. They kind of eye your ship up, but make no motion to be aggressive towards you. But they don't certainly look like they wouldn't defend themselves if you tried.
Why would we attack him out of nowhere?
With your
Well,
decorative cannons.
hmm
We'll shoot at you. We'll, at least we'll pretend
We'll
to
light
shoot
him
at
up
you.
with a decorative shot.
So
I
playing
mean, how
H3
bad
last
could it
night.
possibly be?
Yeah, I was playing H3 last night and I tried killing someone with a confetti shotgun. It didn't work.
I was just about to mention the cannon shot funfetti.
I mean,
There-
unless we've got like a pink horse here, I don't think a confetti cannon's gonna be doing much.
You might get it in their eyes.
As
Cover them in glitter. They will never.
But
get
yes,
back.
so we have a ship coming up on us.
it's kind of running along like the whichever way you're facing, right or left side. This the side that I'm pinging. It's a good distance away that you would have to swim over to it, but it's running alongside you and it's going faster than you, so it's going to overtake you.
Let's see, we have a plethora of spells today. We have
What?
we
So,
have
how do
ourselves
they-
for spells today. Firebolt, Chromatic Orb, Scorching Earth, and the all-loving Lightning Bolt. For when Fusroda don't work.
Also, I just realised that where you're heading is only a day's travel away, so it won't be a long sea voyage.
Nope.
Um,
Though, as long as these gnolls, if that's what they are, though maybe they're sea dogs.
Quite possibly.
Anyway.
I see what you did there.
I mean, do they look? Do they look like they're upset about something? If so, then they're salty sea dogs.
Mm-hmm.
This slaps one's knee.
Mm-hmm. But as long as they're not being aggressive towards us, neither will Texanastra's move against them.
Alright, yep. Does anyone else do anything to interact with them? Or do you just let them peacefully sail on?
wave.
I'm gonna just wave. It's like, hi. How you doing?
Okay. What was that, Mary?
I also said I was gonna wave.
Oh, okay.
It turns out that in Knoll culture, waving is saying you had sex with their sister.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Well,
I
then.
that's gonna
presume I
be
didn't
interesting.
know that.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a dragon fox is very confused.
I mean, at sight, would Sexton be able to know what a knoll is? I actually just googled knoll and I found the exact same picture Slayer posted.
Most of you probably would know what they were. I would have thought most of you that have lived in society of any kind would have probably seen some about. They're not that common, but you would have seen some at some point. When you both wave at them, they just kind of raise their weapons as they see your hand raise, and then when they see that you're waving, they kind of lower them again and give you a blank look, like, sure. And they continue on their way.
Raises weapons. You just came into firebolt range, friend.
I didn't ask how big their ship is. I said I cast fireball.
Yeah, as the day continues, there starts to be quite a thick cloud, like a storm cloud, but it's not grey enough to be a storm cloud. Again, my description sucks here, but I'm hoping that you all catch on to what I mean.
So it's a fog bank.
It looks like one of those clouds where you look and go, it's probably going to rain in about half an hour's time. It's not those dark storm clouds that you go, right, a storm's on its way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a couple of minutes after that, it starts to shift into words. And the words say, first you blind my sister, now you have the audacity to travel across my domain. I think it's time you got consumed by my domain.
I'm sorry.
Damn, we're about to get attacked by the same lady we just kind of outplayed the other night.
Sounds like it.
Aelin, what lady?
I think you were there for that scene.
No, it was, Aelin was there the next morning.
Oh.
Yeah,
met to see-
I was
we-
fire dancing.
We went to see Hag the night before, and then we stopped at the end, and then in the next session we picked Aelin up.
Indeed.
Right. Again, we have a habit of
Cheers.
of finding people trying to rile up the populace and then turning that back around on them. And getting the rilers mobbed.
Yep, it's not the first time they did it, and it won't be the last. Darrell will point and go, "Was that your kind's trouble?"
Well,
Not my
it's
kind of trouble. Don't know about them, but definitely not my kind of trouble.
it's written across the sky. It could be directed at anyone within several miles.
So it could be for that ship that just passed us.
Potentially.
Well, I'm expecting trouble. You're adventurous, it follows you around.
Man, the not so cannons.
Should we batten down the hatches or something?
Might not be a bad idea. Also, you might want to tell your friend to be careful out front there. There are sharks in this water.
Oh, it's about to get bumpy.
Well, our experience with our friend is that as soon as we tell her to be careful, she tells us to mind her own business and then falls off whatever she's doing. So maybe it's better not to tell her to be careful.
She might learn
Has
it
that
again
ever
too.
Has that ever really happened?
I think so. Then again, that
It's
sounds
not
like a Merly thing.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
definitely.
Though I'm very hesitant to try reverse psychology on her.
Oh God, no.
Merle, stay right where you are. Okay. Fuck.
Stay right where you are. Okay, bruh.
I didn't expect you to say that. I thought you'd say get down, but since you're giving me permission, I'll just stay here. No, 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 no! That's not what I meant!
Merly, no. Merly, yes.
That's exactly what I expect Marley to do. I'll ask the rest of them to help me, and he will move up to the on the other deck. Aiden, Elkar, Eliza, would you help me batten down the hatches in case the rain starts coming early?
I think this little creature's seasick. She's just
Well,
like patting Elkar gently, just like, I think he doesn't like this.
No, but getting below decks usually helps.
Seasick? Ah, I've got just the thing. He has literally just
as soon
left
as-
the wheel.
Yeah, as soon as he does so, does the ship start to lurch?
Yes. So now,
In which case,
Merle, you can
Texana
make me...
runs up
Okay.
and grabs the helm. Though I'm going to say that, given that that's a 50-foot dash, there will be some lurching.
Really, it's okay. It's okay.
Merle, you are fine with that deck save. Oh, why did it do that? Stupid thing.
Well, maybe because you let go of the helm.
Well, it's set on a straight line. It should carry on straight.
You're forgetting we're on liquid, which has basically a mind of its own.
This boat's got a mind of its own. I swear this boat's haunted. Cannons
I'm
don't
sorry,
work.
haunted?
Boats swinging around all over the place. Never got boats like this back in my day.
Right, Captain Darrell, why don't you show the others how to batten down the hatches while I try to keep this thing on course?
Right, yes. He hands Aileen a small hip flask of whiskey. Give that to your friend. That'll cure the sea sickness.
Okay. So her name's Elkar, little one?
Yeah.
Here, he said to give you this, it should help a little.
What is it?
I honestly have no idea. Take it,
He did just say it. He did
Smells like
just
it.
say it was.
It smells like whiskey. Hopefully
Elkar
nothing
just kinda-
added.
Elkar just shakes his head and just kind of pushes the cup away.
Okay. Good, because I'm starting to feel a little seasick myself.
Just downs the whole thing. Much better.
I don't drink.
Good. I don't normally either, but here we are. Say to focus on something that isn't like moving. Try looking at the horizon. Or look at me either way.
Yes, Darrell is going around doing what he needs to do to make sure there's no flooding downstairs when the rain hits. And Texan is manning the ship so that it doesn't capsize.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh,
judging by the
emergencies.
width, judging by the width of this thing, it's probably a merchant ship, especially due to the small amount of guns.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably is a lot more difficult for it to capsize, but...
That's true. But it'll certainly go off course and could potentially hit something. That's probably a more... something that probably would more likely to happen is that you'll end up hitting rocks of some kind by veering off course.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as you all continue to do the things you need to do, Thexan, you suddenly feel the ship pull down, so that would be Thexan's left, with no good reason at all.
Okay, can I counter steer?
Yes.
Do we need to roll something for it?
Yes, roll me athletics, please. And I need
26.
to roll a something for something.
It's going to be hard to beat.
Thank you, Erin. We get the ping now. That does not give you permission to start as well. Okay, thank you. Where's my thing? Did you disappear on me? I wish things were put in alphabetical order on this thing so I could find them. Here we go. Ah! It's all shrunken up. There we go. Now, make sure this is done. Or not, because it's not working. My sheet is not responding, I might have to refresh. Ah, there we go. Now it's done it good. Okay. It didn't whisper it like I asked it to, so that's kind of giving all that shit away, but hey, there we
Well,
But
go.
no, I
even-
don't know.
Even combined, it doesn't beat my 26.
Mm-hmm. And also my roll 20 has now stretched itself, so I'm now going to have to refresh.
I looked up Scrag, and the first thing that catches my eye is the Quake enemy.
So if this is the scrag, I know it. I know I could look up what we're facing, but I'm going to try to resist that.
That's why I wanted it to whisper it, but it didn't.
Mm-hmm. Can I hazard a guess? Is it some kind of fish troll?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm definitely not going to look this up because I have that in a bestiary in my... it may be a different version, but I'm going to very much resist looking that up.
Is there a reason you're measuring, Aiden?
Oh, thinking things out.
Okay.
Trying to aim a fireball where it won't kill everyone.
Yep.
Texan, you move it back into position with relative ease. And then about a second later, this time you again get knocked to the side, but this time you hear a crunch as if something actually hit the side of the boat.
Which side?
This side pushing you down towards your left side.
that's the. Is anyone on deck?
Yes.
There you go.
Yo.
Pretty much all of us are on deck.
Thexanastras will shout across deck. Could anyone look? I think something hit our starboard stern.
The what?
And trying to hold the ship on course with one hand, he gestures to his right. Something hit it over there.
Alright, Aylin's gonna
Then I just got
run on
company.
over, have a look at that.
You guys ever feel merrily as the figurehead of our group?
Let's have a pop on him aside, see what we happen to have. Oh, you ugly.
I can imagine Aelin just walking up saying that, peeking on the edge of that face and just sticking out of the water. It's like, oh, you ugly.
That's definitely a
I mean,
different
you're
kind
not
of scrag than I'm
That's actually
familiar with.
what. That's like the first result when you Google Scrag.
Yeah, I think mine's better looking.
What's yours look like?
I'm not going to show
A fish
you
demon.
because I might use it against Slayer and Sockets in my campaign.
Well, DM it to me.
Okay, one moment. And don't you be cheating on me now.
But yeah, Alien, that is what you see. Just under the surface of the water there. And it looks like it's going for another blow at the boat. What do you do? Are you still
There's
with
an
us?
ugly
Oh,
thing
there we go.
right here. A very big ugly thing. Out of character roll for initiative? Question mark.
If that's all you're saying, it's going to take another hit. Texanshire, make me another athletics check to try and keep the ship on course as it smacks its fist into the ship again.
Wait, do I get a firebolt?
25.
You still manage to pull against this force pushing you to the side. And you did hear Alien shout out, "There's an ugly thing here." That is all they said.
Mm-hmm. Well, try to do something about the thing because it's trying to wreck the ship.
Burning hands.
Just to re-clarify, you're seeing this through the surface of the water, is not on top of the water yet.
Through the surface of the water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think fire spells are going to be working against something underwater.
Electrify the water.
That's
I
Mhm.
heard something about electrifying water.
You should drop a bug zapper into the water.
That's basically
let's
how telephoning catfish works.
Would I be able to fire a chromatic orb down into the water? Is that a possibility?
I believe so, because I don't think it says that it's stopped by anything, so yes.
Fan-freaking-tasmic. Hot damn.
damage type, please?
Yeah, we are getting some good rolls today.
Lightning.
I feel like jinxed it.
You definitely did.
Alright, roll for damage.
Alright.
Oh.
And that would be lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you just click the chromatic orb to let it do so automatically?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can click the word underneath
I'm
the
learning.
25.
I'm learning.
That's okay. Yeah, but next time you can just, whenever you roll an attack, you can click the word underneath and it'll do it all for you. It's very good like
Just
that.
try to test it out, and
Mhm.
we'll still keep the 14.
Go ahead and click on chromatic orb and make sure it's working right. There you go.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's working correctly.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. So yeah, just like that. Yeah, now that it's been attacked, it will rise to the surface of the water, and we can now start the initiative. I was just holding off in case somebody came up with something that didn't cause an attack, but that's fine. That is why I didn't immediately jump into the initiative there.
Oh no.
What?
A 7?
Well, you have to click on your token. For it to register. Or you're talking about Eliza meeting stuff.
No, I was going to say Ellen got an 18.
Oh.
First blood on the enemy.
First blood. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne.
Alrighty.
Yeah, starting off with you, Aiden.
Well, since we're having such delectable luck with this,
Immediately jinxed.
yes, I did.
Yep. Yes, you did.
Yeah, I jinxed it.
Oh, I've never seen this turn order thing before. That's cool.
Oh, right, this is your first combat. Yes, I forgot.
And we haven't, it's honestly a group that doesn't do much combat. We keep talking away past it, around
Yeah.
it, through it.
Mm-hmm. Which is, again, totally
Except for
fine.
Except for that one time we stabbed Cornelius.
Mm.
He had it coming.
He did. He
I
touched
cannot
the
dispute
bubble.
this. I cannot dispute this, and he's my character.
He had it coming. He touched the kobold.
Anything else for your turn?
Please show on the doll where the Batman touched you.
Anything else for your turn? Aiden?
Ladies and gentlemen, I think I passed it off.
Is that everything?
Because I know if I move, it's going to have attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
yes.
I have a freaking
Well, I
feeling.
mean, it's only on the surface of the water, and ships like these
Unless I
are-
disengage.
Which you can't do because you use your action for
True.
chromatic orb.
I mean, ships like these are like, what? 6, 7 feet above the waterline?
Mm-hmm. But this thing is big.
Ah.
This thing is takes up
He's-
two.
Yeah, he's a size larger than
Right,
us, so.
right. He's a.
So he's over
Yeah,
7
there's
feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yup, I definitely pissed this one off.
So you just.
And I'm going to end my turn.
All right.
Oh, wait. Quarterstaff. Bring up my quarterstaff.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is definitely pissed at you, Aiden. So it will. First of all, make a bite at you, and miss. And then it will follow up with its claws.
Shield.
Shield in the 18, I assume.
Yep.
What does that put you up to?
19, I believe. No, 20. Because it's what, +5 AC?
I believe so,
yes.
yes.
Woo. Yep.
Alright. So yeah, that one won't hit then, but this one will. For 8 damage on that second one. And that's its turn. Merely.
I'm gonna. Would I need to make a dex check to get off this thing, or can I just get off it?
I'm gonna say no. Texan's made a few counter things to balance the ship out a bit, so yeah.
Move to there and cast Fairy Fire on him.
Okay.
I know it's an AoE, but I mean, I can position it. It's easy to put it in a way where it's not going to hit
Right.
Aelin, so.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Does he have to make a check against Fairy Fire?
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that might help first.
No, yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was. Fails a dex save, is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your DC?
That passes.
Okay.
14. And Bardic Inspiration, Alka.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Round 2 Elkar. And you have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. How does Bardic Inspiration work again?
You can add a d6 to your roll.
Oh.
Is it a d6 targets?
Let me check. D8.
A d8, sorry.
And I have a failing inspiration, so.
Mm-hmm. I will say, Elkai, you will need to announce you're using it before I tell you the result. So I will pause after you've rolled for you to decide.
Alright. Yeah, Elka's gonna just kind of stumble over here.
Mm-hmm.
And try shooting at the thing.
Okay.
I guess I can use the Bardic Inspiration here.
Yeah, you can, yeah. That shouldn't be disadvantage, so that's a 15.
I mean, technically, like, he's aiming on something he's never been on before. He's seasick.
Okay. If you want to give yourself disadvantage, and for those reasons, I'm okay with that, yeah. Makes sense. So, I assume you want to roll your d8 on that one?
Yep. How do I...
It's a /1d8, I believe.
Oh.
Oh, /R 1d8. With space.
There we are.
There we go.
That's an 18, that'll hit.
Alright.
For 21, nice. Thexan, it is round to you.
Thexanostas will shout at Daryl. Daryl, could you take over the helm while I join combat, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. Get rid of that thing before it makes a hole in my ship.
Yes, well, get over here so I can release the helm.
I am going to allow him some super speedy old man movement to get here so that you can get into combat.
Okay.
You teleport
It's also known as dash.
to become a Saiyan.
Yeah, old man used instant teleportation.
Oh, Dash would have done it, yeah.
Transportation.
You just see
Instant
Daryl.
transmission, that's what it's called. Instant
Usually he kind of limps along, and this time you just see him doing like a really quick shuffling movement as he kind of half jogs, half walks across to the other side of the deck.
Mm-hmm. Okay, one moment while I check a few spells. That is a bonus action. Good. Does it increase with level? No, it does not. Then, as a bonus action, I will cast Divine Favor.
Mm-hmm.
And then get over here
okay.
and try to flail at him.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Nope.
Uh,
Second attack.
Go for it. There you go.
24.
Doesn't matter.
For 18 damage.
18,
Unless
alright.
he's weak to Radiant.
He is not.
That's...
Sorry?
I was going to say that's action, movement, and bonus action, so that is my turn.
Alright. Round to Eliza.
What were you saying, Endor?
I was thinking, like, would a lightning chromatic orb do a little bit more damage due to the fact that water is an amazing conductor?
That's always a questionable one, and he's not. He has his things that he is vulnerable to, and that is not one of them, so I would say no on that one.
Alright.
Unfortunately, D&D does not work like Pokemon does.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm just going off simple, like, logic.
So does Pokemon.
Fair point.
Up to a point at least.
I mean, makes sense that fighting type would be weak against ghost type. Have you ever tried punching a dead thing? Just punching a ghost?
Alright,
I should-
Probably could, but
Eliza, your turn.
I'm gonna move up and cast Guiding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll hit. Alright.
Ooh, bad luck in the damage.
Aelin, round to you.
Alrighty then. Alright, let's see here. Is it in quarterstaff range? Possibly.
Yes,
And
it is.
you have advantage as well because of the guiding bolt.
yeah, just kind of leaves over the side and just kind of pokes it with the quarterstaff.
Give it good old bap. Thwack attack.
That'll hit.
Yeah. And that is a roll. Oh, wait.
You can just click the word, yeah. Just click the word underneath, and it'll do the damage.
Aha.
Oof.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh. I guess we could say you were leaning over the side and just kind of jabbing at it with the quarterstaff.
So I critically failed on damage +1.
Well, then you didn't critically fail.
So 1d6
Yeah, you did
plus
crit
1.
fail on damage, not
Mhm.
to hit.
Oh, 'cause it was, oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause it wasn't showing red, so I was puzzled.
Anything else?
Yeah, basically that's about it, yeah.
Alright. Aelin, you notice now that you have a gash from its claws. It now looks at Saxonashar, looks at you, notices the blood, and you just notice a mad frenzy kind of take over in its eyes, and it comes full force after you. you still have shield up, so that will miss. That will hit, and that will hit. For 21 damage.
Ooh.
It's been a pleasure sailing with ya. 3 HP.
Ooh.
It also lets out a loud shriek. Everybody make me perception checks, please. Ooh.
Boom.
Elkar and Thexanastros down in this direction, probably currently about 30 feet away from your ship. You notice as he lets out this ear-piercing scream, a wave has risen up and is heading straight towards the other side of your ship.
How tall is the wave?
Big enough that it's going to cover at
That we
least
can
half
see
the
it from
ship.
the other side of the ship.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is not good.
As we see it, the Texana will shout, "Rogue wave!"
What's a lawful wave look like?
No, you're thinking of like a caravan. A rogue wave is like a paladin wave, but they'll probably like sneak your wallet or something. See, that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Rogue
that's a
wave.
joke. Insert sitcom laughter here.
I mean, as we all know, sitcoms are the highest form of comedy.
That was a joke too.
Lock this. That was a joke plot.
And that will be its turn because it did that, and that. So, Melly.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to try and cast Fairy Fire again, so it needs to make another dex check.
Mm-hmm. Let me make that dex check. Ooh, there you go.
There we go, so people have advantage on it.
Yeah, I forget. So what does fairy fire do? It's like someone's like, all right, it also gives people advantage on it if we can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
a
it lasts up
minute.
to a minute.
Yep.
Wow. So you should have got an advantage on those flail attacks.
But no.
Yeah, I will on the next.
Yeah, because I only just got it off, so
Mm-hmm.
they
No, I mean-
succeeded on the last one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll use bonus action, give out Bardic Inspiration, and I'll
The duration, obviously, you shouldn't have been
Move-
there when you
move up
technically
it. and I'll move up a bit.
Alright, go ahead.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Elkar, and you have Bardic again.
Alright. Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing, shoot at the,
Mm-hmm. You have advantage, so
Yeah.
go ahead.
Huh?
You have advantage as well because of Fair Fire, so go ahead. Are you using your Bardic?
yeah. I think I did it wrong. I did it wrong.
You won't need to roll it if you're using it, and that's fine. You did manage to roll it anyway. I was gonna say if you are using it, you only need the one on the dice anyway to hit. So, yeah, that'll hit.
Well, now I know its AC is 16.
Yeah, I mean, if you're clever, if you're paying attention, you can work that out anyway.
2 plus 2 equals potato. How dare?
Roll me that
What
damage.
I'm taking advanced math. I should know.
Oh yeah, well done.
That is
23.
yes. All right. Round to Thexanostratus.
Okay, 2 flailings. 1 and 2
Both will hit.
with one divine smite at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 19 damage plus 20 damage and 1 divine smite at level 1. So another 6 damage. Don't count the extra radiant, I think. Yeah, because that's only on weapon damage. So
Right.
that was that. I'm calculating myself at 20. It's 39 plus 6 is 45 damage.
Nice.
And I will expend my channel divinity to use my inspiring smite.
Mm-hmm.
Splitting the temporary hit points evenly between me and Aelin. So 17, that is 8 each, and I'm going to give Aelin the remain 1.
All right.
So
I'm sorry.
Aelin,
Holy crap! I just got lost in the sauce. What just happened?
You got 9 temporary hit points, and Thexanostratus just beating the shit out of this Scrag with a glowing flail.
Yeah, so we got Glowing Flail Paladin and the seasick, violently seasick kobold doing most of the damage.
Aiden, so you can go ahead and restore your health to the amount.
Yep,
And
I
no
did. I got
temporary
it on
points.
temporary.
Oh, temper, yeah, there you go, sorry. Yeah. My bad. Alright. Round to Eliza.
I'll move up to Alien and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. That is 13. And that is not temporary, that's actual health. Aiden, that you can take back. There you go.
Yep, that's actual health.
Mm-hmm.
Got you covered. Wow, first time I've actually gotten to use temporary health box.
Anything else, Eliza?
We're learning everything.
I
Yeah,
get
that's
to use the temporary health.
Be mindful of how much speaking we have on other people's turns. Go ahead, Eliza.
No, that was it.
Alright. Aileen.
Oh, thank you, dear. Now, finish this thing off. Wait, I can use disengage as my action and still move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and get some distance on this fool.
Alright.
Alright. I'm good now.
Alright.
And next on the playlist.
It,
Until that wave reaches the ship.
you now notice that it is about to... It's, like... Where's my... It is now here.
Ah.
As soon as that thing hits, do we get any bonuses for me shouting it out?
We all know it's there.
I might as well give it away. Whatever's coming in the wave won't have surprise attack on you as it was going to.
Okay, well, that's something.
And I shall use my cursor to mark the wave position for you.
Thank you. This scrag,
Draw something.
if you want to, yeah, you can. The scrag will reach out towards Thexanastras and make me an opposing strength check as he tries to grab you, please.
Check or save?
Is it check or save? I don't remember.
Is it a grapple?
It is a grapple.
Yes, it's check then, yeah.
Right.
It's athletics or acrobatics. Check.
Oh, athletics. That helps because I get an extra 3 to those. Oop, shouldn't be with disadvantage. Well, with advantage, so
That's
that
a
would be a 14.
Alright. He grabs hold of Thexanastra and disappears under the water.
Oh, that's dead.
That was its turn. Melly.
Alright, now we'll run up here. Can I see them?
Below the waterline, yes, you can.
Especially since it's still glowing.
Oh, that's true. Yes, I forgot it was still glowing as well. Yes, yes. Oops.
I'm going to try and yeah, it'll break my concentration, but screw it. Tasha's hideous laughter. Oh wait, can it hear me? It probably can't, can it?
You can still hear underwater, it's just muffled.
Yeah. Hang on, because I saw somewhere. Hang on. Hang on. Let me check something.
Yeah, let me see the wording. If because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to understand me.
Right.
It doesn't say it has to understand you.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said.
I don't see anything that where it wouldn't.
It just has to be above 4 intelligence for it to be effective.
Right, which it is.
So it just has to hear me, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can even do it with a different language. Like, if it doesn't understand your language, it just finds what you say really funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so wisdom save.
Alright.
DC 14.
I doubt it's gonna pass this. Nearly did.
It does not. What?
It nearly did.
It is not glowing anymore, but it is laughing.
Would that force him to let go, though? It would force him to...
It forced him to go prone.
Right. I don't know that would make him let
How does that work
go,
in water?
per se. And also, how the hell does he go prone in the ocean? That's just going to make him sink,
He
surely.
just goes limp. Yeah, he just goes
So he's
like
going to
that.
sink to the
He goes
bottom.
limp and just laughs.
Okay, so he's going to sink to the bottom. And I would assume... Laughing... I'm trying to work out, would laughing make him release grip? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to toy
I mean,
with
on land
here.
it would, obviously, because you fall prone, you can't really be grappling someone, but...
Well, in that case, it's the same difference then, because he's going to sink to the bottom of the ocean and essentially hit the ground at the bottom, so... yeah,
That could be
Tyrax,
very
you suddenly feel this troll sinking quite rapidly to the bottom, and as he kind of hits the bottom, his grip on you releases, and you are probably about a good 60 or 70 feet underwater.
Okay.
I mean, you'll be.
Damn, he sunk like a brick.
Well, I'm assuming he
Yeah,
would because he's quite a
60 or 70
big.
feet in what? 5 seconds?
He's a big, heavy thing that's just been made prone. So.
I think I was saying beforehand.
Huh?
Because I was saying Feck Sands is like 60 feet.
Well, I mean, he's just been sunk, hasn't he? So. If a big troll is sinking, he's gonna sink pretty fucking fast. He's not just gonna drift slowly down like a feather,
Yeah,
is
I
he?
know, but we're saying yeah, no.
Moving onwardly.
Right. Sorry, Maddie, is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, check. Someone have to hear me if we do Bard Inspiration. I don't think so. Right, so I'll just give Vexan a thumbs up in the water, and that's giving you Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
There you go.
That might be quite useful in the near future.
Uh-huh.
Right, round to Elka then.
Alright. I assume by now the wave would have hit the ship because it was right next to it.
You can either now or on the follow. I was going to do it on the following turn, but if you guys want it now, I can do it now.
I mean, how long is a water?
I mean, five contacts. Oh boy.
Hi, Dad.
I assume Elka's gone AFK?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Say, Alka's gonna see, like, one of them jump out. He's gonna take a shot at that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah.
For some reason my thing is not open.
For some reason, what?
My sheet. For no sneak attack because there's nobody by him, so just the 9.
You can just ignore that. It's just 9.
And that was this one?
This one.
This one, okay. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Alright. Hexon, you're underwater. I don't know how far because I believe people were saying the measurements was wrong, so I don't know. Is what I'm going to say to that.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm going to have to swim for it to reach the surface.
Mm-hmm.
would that be an athletics check?
Yes. Yeah, I would say so.
Any modifiers because of situation?
Don't think so, because I don't think armor affects swimming for some strange reason. But according to rules, armor does not affect swimming, so I'm going to say no.
I think in 3.5 it affects swimming.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, just straight athletics.
15.
15. You start to get to the surface, but you don't make it completely to the surface. You're still. I'm gonna say someone needs to dive in and swim down a little bit, so about 10 feet under the surface.
Okay, well, I can't bardic inspiration that because you already announced the result.
Oh, I didn't realize you were going to. Go ahead and use it. I gave you the result too quickly.
Okay.
Eighteen will do it. You surface from under the water, kind of gasping for breath as you've been under there for a little while.
I don't think I can climb aboard at this point in time.
No. No. So with that, we will move around to Eliza.
I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
On that one? Alright.
So what are these things? Water goblins?
Pretty much. That'll miss, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's it.
Alright. We are top of the order with Alien. Just before you take your turn, Alien, I'm just going to put these guys on the initiative now. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which I believe means he will go before Alien. He will. Alright. Let me check on things. Yep, it's melee, so he doesn't get disadvantage for being there. I'm gonna mark him as well because they all have different things. So let me mark him with this so that I know which is which. We're gonna use for this one.
When you hover over the turn order, it usually highlights the one that's whose turn it is.
But it
To
doesn't
help you keep track.
Right, but it doesn't tell me which they have because they basically can have 3 different types of attack.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was marking them for. Sorry. And he will reach out with a tentacle and attempt to grab you, Aelin. A 16. Think your shield is still up, right?
No. Yes, because I haven't done my next turn, so yeah.
Right. So that would be a 20, so that misses. So we can do that, and it will swing out with 2 of the unarmed strikes as well, which both miss. Alright. Aiden, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I almost want to say, oh, so you approach me instead of turning away. Then come at me. Come at me in the face, my 4 rays of scorching. Cast at the 3rd level.
Can you cast Scorching Ray without
So that
disadvantage
would
in melee range?
No.
Scorching Ray 3rd level.
Yep, you need to make that disadvantage. It's a ranged spell.
Disadvantage?
Yep, it's a ranged spell and you're casting in melee range.
On all 4?
Hmm?
Disadvantage
Yeah.
on all 4?
Yes, because you're in melee range with him. It's a ranged
Oh,
spell.
I was targeting 4 separate targets.
I mean, it's still
I was
disadvantage
spreading love.
because you're in melee range. Yep. It doesn't.
Yeah, if anyone's in melee range stuff is disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have a feat that negates that.
Which one is that one for? Sorry. Are you going in? Which 4 are you hitting with these? Alright, so first that one. Yeah, roll damage for that one. Mm-hmm. Because that 20 will hit, so roll damage for that. There we go. And your next one. Mm-hmm.
Right, so attack roll on that one. So disadvantage on all of them?
Yes. That one will miss. Mm-hmm. That'll also miss, unfortunately. Yep. Alright, that one for the next one. That'll hit. For 8. Alright. So just to reiterate why, because you're in range of this one, anything ranged you do is affected by this one here. It doesn't matter if you're targeting him or somebody else. Because he's in melee range with you, all of your range stuff is disadvantage. Aimed at anybody.
Alrighty.
Alright, so anything else for your turn?
No, that's everything.
Alright. Mumble, mumble. Mumble, mumble. Merly.
I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Oh, sorry. I need to do this. He fails. Your hideous laughter's still going. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead with your shatter.
That hits the other guy, like it's just clipping.
This
his
one here?
square.
Yes, because it's in his square, so yes.
Yeah. Alright.
That is Dex saves.
Rolling it now, so
Oops, that's the wrong sheet.
let me check. Con save.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a much more of a relief for my guys. 1, 2, and 3. So first one is this one, second one is this one, and third one is this one. So the back 2 fail, I would assume. Oh yeah, it's right there for me to see. I can read it off the screen. Sorry.
Yeah, 14.
So this one passes and takes half.
Yep.
And then the others will take the full. Alright. Oh, I wasn't even showing you which I was pinging. Because I was on the wrong layer. So, this one here is going to take the half, which is 7. And that's 14 there. What's the wording of... I'm going to be a real dick here, so you're not going to like it. What's the wording of shatter? Are we damaging ship here?
Yeah, technically.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you watch as your shadow.
Probably just a thing in the middle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not the actual.
Right, the
Yeah.
mast. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch as some of the mast starts to splinter away and crack, and Dal goes, "Oi, my ship!"
Doesn't matter if we're dead. Doesn't matter how bad condition the ship is in.
Damn youth, no consideration for anyone's property.
Sorry, I was
I
so
have
quiet.
consideration. That's why I'm not doing Thunderbolt.
And I'm going to move up here and then get my rapier out. And that's my turn.
Alright. And is this one in the far corner's turn? He is going to move up here. For reference, anybody that is shooting directly in front of this mast, he has full cover for. And vice versa. So anybody in this line, he will be full covered from because of the mast.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we're all,
To the side of him.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, I have 15-20 minutes left.
Right. Might be a case of we end on the fight, depending how quickly we get through it. Because I don't know how quickly we will finish. But we will finish on the hour. Elkar, around to you.
Alright. Yeah, Elkar's gonna take a shot at that one.
Alright, go for it.
Advantage or no?
They're not verified, are they? No. So I don't think there's anything giving you advantage. So no.
Alright.
That'll hit.
Alright.
For 9. Alright. Anything else?
And, I think that's it.
Alright. Sexon, round to you.
Climbing back aboard the ship, is that a movement penalty or a check?
I'm going to say a movement penalty, so it will cost you 10 feet to get back up onto the ship.
Okay, that's 10 feet, so I have another 20, meaning I can get up to here. Not having seen what happened, do I notice anything about this one?
Make me a perception, because there's some things.
Yeah, I'm wearing some.
First off, you notice that one of this guy's hands is in the form of a tentacle, but you also notice that this particular one has a necklace with an eye, just a full, what looks like a human eye, threaded into the necklace, hanging around its neck.
Alright, sounds smiteable.
You're like, that's all I needed to know. Does it look like Smite's gonna hurt?
No, more like, does this thing need to be smoked?
Smited.
And,
Smitten.
yeah.
Smoted.
Smoked. As in, it has a tentacle arm, it has an eye hanging around its neck. Doesn't
Does it
seem
need
like
to
a
go
nice guy.
boom?
Flail,
Also, it's
flail.
attacking us.
Both will hit.
For 17 and
Thank you.
another 15, so that's 22. And let's put in a smite for
You
good measure.
You don't need to. He's
Another-
long dead.
Okay, in which case I retract the smite.
Yes, please do.
I would have known that I've bludgeoned it to death.
Yes, you would have known after your last hit that there was no need, as it just started to fall to its knees on the first hit, and you just ensured its death by continuing to wail on it until it crumpled to the ground.
Okay, that leaves me with 10 more feet of movement, which I use to get up in this guy's face.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then you smite him.
It is this one's turn. He is going to... Oh, wait. He's going the wrong way. The stairs are here. He's going to fly over the things.
I mean, it's logical. He just vaulted over the railing.
This one will raise its arm towards you. That's wrong. That's wrong. That shouldn't be like that. That should be that. There we go.
It's wrong. It's all wrong.
It raises its sea-like hand towards you, Sexan, and small poisonous quills fire out and completely miss you.
Oh, nice. It actually hits the corpse behind it.
Probably. Alright, it was this one in front of you's turn. It will attempt to bite you. And miss because it does not have advantage. But it will also take 2 unarmed swings at you as well. Which also miss!
Because it doesn't have advantage.
Even with advantage, those would have missed.
Eliza, round to you.
I'll cast spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll hit. Eight, 9, 10, 13.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, as your spiritual weapon stabs into it, it crumples to the floor.
And now I shoot at this one.
Oh, which one? Yeah, that one. Yep.
Did I actually kill that one on the first hit?
13 plus 4, 4, 5, 6. No, you left it on 2. You left it on 2 hit points
Okay.
after the first hit.
Okay.
That crossbow will miss, Eliza.
Okay, that's all.
Alright. This one over here. Oh, that one's dead, so it can technically stand on... It can stand... Oh, we can grow bigger. It can stand on... You can stand on dead corpses, can't you?
Yes.
Right.
Because they're not protesting.
If it does, just kick it hard enough, it'll die again. Yeah, all of these things are wrong. Why are they set wrong? Oh, 20, please! There we go, I'll just change it. There we go. That's what they should be. You notice the same tentacle on this one's arm, and this one will try and grab Thexanastra's and fail miserably.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're fantastic.
You're
And
not having a good time.
it will try and unarm strike you twice. And miss miserably.
Yeah.
Because these things are great.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is dead.
Yeah, hold on. We're at the top of the turn order.
Yes. Is it probably a good place to stop?
That's what I was going to suggest, unless we can go through a whole turn in 8 minutes.
No. And something is going
Sounds like a
to
stretch to me.
happen after Alien does something, so which will probably prolong this fight. So, yes. This sounds like a good place to stop. We all know where we are. We know it's start of the turn order, so everyone's finished their round. So, yeah, seems very appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah. Apologies for the whole underwater depth. It was an on-the-fly moment that I just assumed he would sink pretty far, and I assumed the bottom of the ocean would be a good 60 feet down, so I just went with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
it's not impossible that it's 60 feet down.
I think.
What I was more saying was that he let go of Vexanastra before he started sinking.
Oh, I see what you mean. So he
Yeah.
started laughing, his muscles relaxed, and then he continued to sink.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood what you were trying to say. I thought you were saying that how the fuck did he get 60 feet down in like half a second? I'm like, well, he's a big heavy troll thing. He's going to fall pretty fast. Sorry, I completely misunderstood what you were meaning. Yeah, that makes
Then
sense.
again, he had been dragging me down for half a turn, so...
True, yeah. But yeah, apologies, I misunderstood what you meant. Okay, sorry. I was like, what do you mean? He hasn't sunk. He's like at least a few 100 pounds of troll.
I mean, even then, weight doesn't really affect like drop speed. It's resistance.
I beg to differ. If you drop a feather in water, it's going to drop a lot slower than if you drop a cannonball in water.
True, but then again, a cannonball doesn't sink faster than a whale does.
Well, a whale that's completely limp.
I mean, if you drop a cannonball in air, and you drop a feather in air, the cannonball's still going to drop faster because it has less resistance.
Because it's heavier.
No, it's air/water resistance. Like.
Well, I'm not going to debate physics. And
No,
I will,
no me. I will leave you to
see
disappear.
you all next week.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Right.
Our position's correct, except no Alderaan. We lost a planet Master Kenobi has. How embarrassing.
Alright, I am just going to quickly wrap up stream, and then I'll be here for a few minutes before I disappear for the night.
This dagger has done terrible.
Oh god, which one will bounce? Oh god! But yes, Zoil, I think you can safely assess what's going to happen here. These were a distraction, so to speak, for other things to happen. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that your D&D is going well, and that the person who was DMing for the first time had a good time as well. That's nice to hear. But yeah, I will be back on Thursday with some game stream that I don't know what game I'm going to stream yet. That's what stream it will be. Some game stream of some game that I don't know what game it will be, because it's a... Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right, Zoil. Some random nonsense. Yep. Sounds about right. But I appreciate you all stopping in. There isn't many of us to take over to anyone tonight, so I'm just going to let the auto-host do it. I'm going to let the auto-host do its thing. And I shall see you all next time.